Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to Kids on Another Level, and I think this is just kids that are like, they're very good at some specific thing, as maybe like it's a strong, I mean the thumbnail was like a really strong kid, and just basically just unique kids who can do things that most people can't do, let alone kids. But yeah, we're gonna check this out and see, hopefully going to enjoy. Links are in the description to my Patreon where you can see more reactions that I can't post to YouTube. And let's see some of these kids that are on another level.
There are normal kids, and then there are kids like this.
Oh.
They have their skill level turned all the way up to max. Like Jackson Bo Jensen. This 11-year-old is without a doubt the strongest kid in the world.
Wait, how much is this? I'm going to assume these are like 20 kg plates. Now, there's no way he's doing 140 kg deadlifts. I don't know what weight these plates are, but I mean, if they're 20 kg plates, this is 140 kg most likely. Oh god. Easy work.
Over the course of only a few years, he shattered 36 powerlifting records and 66 state records. I mean, this kid was flipping tires before he was even in high school. But if that wasn't enough, he also strengthened his body to be able to pull 2 trucks all on his own. He even did it in front of Steve Harvey.
What?
Survey says this kid's a beast.
How?
What's up, man?
And this kid might be on the cover of Madden pretty soon.
I think I've seen this kid.
Managed to drop the
pushes
entire
them all out of the
team
way
to make it to the end zone. Yeah, we should keep our eyes on him. He might
Yeah,
be the first 6-year-old to make it into the end.
Give him what, 5-10 years time, he's going to be an absolute unit. He's probably what, like 9 years old, 10 years old, maybe even a bit younger. I mean, the kids around him look quite small, so I'd say they look like around 8, but he just looks a lot bigger. So I'd assume he's around from 8 to around 10, 11 maybe. Yeah, give him 5-6 years time, he's going to be an absolute unit.
NFL. And Zayn might be the first kid to become a Formula One driver. At just 4 years old, he's already spinning his dad's Ferrari like a total pro.
He's 4 years old and he's driving?
And he does it all from a booster seat.
Huh?
Seriously, this kid's insane. Just look at him go. He
How?
makes more donuts than a bakery. Not only that, he showcases his driving skills by following his father's every move. Clearly, he's not
Oh my god, he can literally ride any vehicle.
confined to only 4 wheels. Yeah, I'm convinced the next place we're gonna see this kid is at the finish line.
That is insane. I can't even comprehend how mental that is. He's 4 years old and he can drive.
This 11-year-old's tearing up the field in
Well,
ways that
oh,
should be
wow.
impossible for someone his age.
He's got to be Brazilian. I mean, he's English. This looks
Meet
like
Ray Long
this looks like an English. Oh, maybe not actually.
Tom, a young football star that's so good, he makes
no,
his
it's not.
competition look like chumps.
Wow. Oh wow. God, it would have been fun to be a kid and be this good at football. Like, I was always okay at. I was just decent. I was like a bit above like the average sort of player. Like I was just quick, so it sort of helped me.
Seriously.
But this kid is gonna be an absolute baller in in a few years' time as well. I mean, he already is, but like, yeah, this is crazy.
At 9 years old, he's already one of the most dangerous players on the field. His dribbling skills break ankles, while his ball control's so advanced, it goes completely over the heads of other players. I guess all of that one-on-one training really paid off.
Push. Yep, good, come on, yep, come on, good technique, good, RJ.
Hey, Messi, looks like you've got some competition. And Usain Bolt might as well, because Rudolph Ingram, also known as Blaze,
Wow.
is flying past his competition.
Wow.
In every race, he finishes miles ahead of everyone else. I mean, he's running so fast, he might as well have sparks on his shoes. Someone get this kid a ticket to the Olympics. Speaking of things I've never seen before, this is Rusey Imai. And yes, your eyes didn't deceive
What the hell?
you. That's a 10-year-old boy doing push-ups with only his fingers.
Do you know how insane this
And
is?
it all started because of Bruce Lee. After being exposed to some of his most iconic movies, Imai dedicated his childhood to training exactly like his favorite action star,
What?
which involves a series of intense martial arts training, including push-ups, chin-ups, and a
He is gonna. I mean, he could probably beat most adults up, right? I mean, maybe not. Maybe not. He's a bit too small. But give him 5 years' time, he's probably beating any person on this planet up. But in terms of like fighting in like, I don't know, like certain fighting competitions. I mean, I want to say the UFC, but I don't know if he's actually training to those sorts of things. But he's gonna be one strong kid, one strong man, let alone kid.
lot of handstands.
Flipping hell.
And all that training's clearly paying off, because he's already using nunchucks like a real kung fu master.
Fair enough.
His skills at his age are so good, he might as well have his own martial arts movie. Oh, wait, he already does.
Oh.
No wonder they call him Mini Bruce Lee. Ruslan Yankovic is no stranger to doing
Damn.
stunts. I mean, this 15-year-old has probably jumped more off-road vehicles over hills than Mad Max. And with every stunt, the future of off-road racing changes a bit more, which brings us to the moment Ruslan attempted a canal jump. And he was only 10 years old. Hang on. Before we go any further, I gotta say, even though he was only 10 years old, Ruslan's a trained professional, so don't go out trying to pull this off yourself. When
Fair enough.
9-year-old Callium Broomfield steps on the court, he looks like a young LeBron James. Because when he gets inside the paint, he's gonna walk away with more points on the scoreboard 100% of the time.
One thing I hope for him is he's blessed in the height department, because he does look a bit smaller, and I mean that's one of the big problems for people trying to make it in the NBA, right? It's they've just not got the height, because that's one thing that you can't train for. You just got to be lucky or have the genetics from your family. So he looks like a baller. Hopefully he is blessed in the height department. Obviously you can be a smaller player in the NBA and still make it, because certain positions you don't require height as much. But yeah, I pray for him, man, because he's looking good.
Not only that, but he makes any defender look like they've been sitting on the bench during practice. Having him on the team is basically a guaranteed dub.
Quick as well.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh my god.
He's good in every scenario. He can shoot from the paint, the free throw line, and from downtown. No joke, this kid could maybe be a Hall of Famer before he reaches the 5th grade.
Is he smaller, or is he just playing against people a bit older than him? Because he does look a lot smaller, but his build is a lot skinnier, so I assume maybe he's just playing with people that are older.
It
I don't
could be a
know.
triple spin in the air, a grind, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, Walker Woodring is gonna do it.
Oh, God.
At just 13 years old, he's tearing through the powder faster than a snowplow does during winter. I guess that's why they gave him the nickname Shreds. And it's a fitting name, because no matter the jump, Walker will fly through it with a fierceness that rivals most
Did he go up that ramp backwards?
Because no matter the jump, Walker will fly through it with a
Oh,
fierceness
wow.
that rivals most experienced athletes in the
He landed it backwards as well.
sport. I wonder how the older extreme skiers feel when they get schooled by someone who doesn't even have his driver's license yet. Yeah, remind me to never get in the ring with Nawid Yusufi.
Oh, wow.
He
Oh,
may only be
shit.
7 years old, but I'm pretty
Yeah, I want to see this kid. This sounds a bit mental. See this kid fight the kid that we saw a few minutes ago, the Bruce Lee wannabe. That would be a fight for the ages, man.
sure he could knock me out in a matter of seconds. Check out these punches. He's hitting those mitts faster than I can keep up. Watching
Oh,
Nawid is like
shit.
watching a young Muhammad Ali.
Fucking hell.
That is, if Muhammad Ali was the size of a 2nd grader. Some of us struggle with doing basic yoga moves, while others are more like Muhammad Al-Sheikh, who's known for being able to contort his body in ways that just shouldn't be possible.
Flipping hell.
It's gotten to the extent where people are calling this 12-year-old the most flexible kid in the entire world. In a back-breaking display for the Guinness Book of World Records, Mohammed did 38 full-body rotations in 1 minute.
Oh man, that's gotta be exhausting. Your back's gonna get
I
finished.
guess that beats going to the chiropractor. Spider-Boy's flexibility is so extreme that it makes you wonder what his bones are actually made of. In fact, that's what the judges must have been thinking when he shocked him with his skills on Arab's Got Talent. I guess that's one way to drink orange juice. Yeah, this girl may actually be the Serena Williams of ping pong. You
She's
know,
got power.
she should probably be careful. Her serve is strong enough to put a hole in that paddle. But she's not the only one with seemingly perfect accuracy. Meet Leo Boniface, a 10-year-old British pro golfer who showcases his precision through various trick shots, which almost always involve his dad standing in the line of fire. I mean,
Fuck
his accuracy.
Off. Mate, that is ridiculous. Oh, that is meant. There's no way this doesn't ever go wrong. Look how hard he hit this.
Always involve his dad standing in the line of fire.
He hits us with like every bit of anger he has.
I mean, his accuracy is so unmatched, he can basically pilot the ball wherever he wants. Check this
What?
out.
Yeah, he's gonna be a beast, man. He's gonna be a beast in the golf world in probably what, like 8-10 years time.
It takes a certain kind of bravery to be a professional skateboarder. So the fact that Nels Rosen is doing this at the age of 12 is mind-blowing. But don't let his age fool you. His shredding skills are state of the art. He's already grinding off everything he can get his board around and doing ollies into bowls like he's playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater. But even he takes his tricks to new heights by skating on top of rooftops. But if it wasn't enough, he also jumps off of them. Yeah, you couldn't catch me doing any of this stuff. This kid's fearless. But not quite as fearless as someone who trains to be a Shaolin master. Because in order to do that, you have to be willing to push your body to the limit, which means those who are brave enough endure some pretty intense exercises. Just looking at this 5-year-old's kung fu skills alone should
Five.
show you he's not somebody to be reckoned with. Speaking of bravery, anyone who's watched bull riding before
I mean, I'm sorry, but if boy, this kid's bull riding, how is that even allowed? What the fuck? Oh my days.
knows how dangerous it can be.
Here we go.
Because at any point, the 1,600-pound killing machine you're riding could buck you off and seriously injure you. But none of that stops 15-year-old Nahia Knight from making waves in this crazy sport.
I'm right here, I'm a girl, and I'm rising to the top.
And when she falls, she always gets back up. And it's that bravery that shows everyone
Flippin'
around her
hell.
that she's one of the toughest cowgirls around. Ivnika Sadavakis has been training since she was 3 years old to become a professional boxer, and it's clearly working. Because with her fist of steel, she can punch this tree to shreds with her bare hands alone. Sorry, lumberjacks. Looks like you're out of a job.
Jeez, man.
Some people may be able to ride their bikes with no handlebars, but this girl showcases her mad skills by taking it a step further. Who knew you could
Jesus.
be on X Games mode at such a young age? 19-year-old Chloe Chambers' racing experience started off with karts.
I
but
mean,
when
she's not a kid. She's 19. You're not a kid anymore, are you? It's not because you're past being a kid at like 18. Is that when you become an adult? I think it is. In the UK, it is anyway.
she set foot inside a Porsche 718 Spider, she was driven to only do one thing: break a world record. And in 2020, she set out to do just that and break the record title for the fastest vehicle slalom ever. You have to reach top speeds while never touching or knocking over a single cone. All 50 of them.
She touched one.
And after only a few attempts, she shattered the
Oh.
record with a time of
Few attempts.
47.45 seconds.
That's really cool, to be fair, though.
Some kids grow up passing frisbees to each other, while others grow up tossing pizzas? Which I'm sure is a lot harder than it looks. But after exerting this much energy, they can at least have a snack. The skill
enough.
this must take is hard to comprehend. Roller skating is hard enough on 2 feet, let alone with only 1. Seriously, if I tried this,
How?
you'd have to roll me straight to the hospital. Prince Larby has got his eyes set on becoming a world champion at boxing. And based on his
man.
training at such a young age, I'd say he's already well on his way to achieving that goal. He may only be 8 years old, but he can throw 150 punches a minute, each of which contains significant force. That's enough to even make Floyd Mayweather shake in his boots. Ever since the release of Wii Sports, people of all ages could hit the pins right from the couch. But trust me, getting a strike in real life is way harder than it is with a remote. But not from Mizuno Takashi. He may only be 10 years old, but that doesn't mean he's throwing gutter balls. He can spin the ball to be able to hit some of the most impossible shots. And let's not
can't
forget,
see,
that's
but-
strike after strike after strike. Somebody spare this kid some time and make him a PBA pro right now.
What a beast, man. Yeah, these kids are on another level. Fair enough. The comments are disabled for some reason, but you know what? I wish I was talented like this at something as a kid. I mean, you're a kid, right? You just shouldn't care about this stuff. But looking back, it would have been such like a... It would have been so cool to have been this good at just anything. Something in particular to this level that these kids are at, whatever they're good at doing. But like 4-year-olds driving all these different things, it is mental. But hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. Let me know your thoughts, and until next time, peace.